Hi, I'm Tom Udall. For months, a debate has been raging on Capitol Hill over this, your debit card. Every time you swipe one of these at a coffee shop, the grocery store, or anywhere, your bank charges those retailers a fee. Part of the swipe fee covers operating costs, but it's also a payday for the big banks. In fact, the nation's largest banks made more than $16 billion on swipe fees just last year. For you, the consumer, it means a 1 to 2% hidden tax on everything you buy. As part of the Wall Street reform bill I voted for last year, Congress instructed the Federal Reserve to limit swipe fees to an amount that's reasonable and proportional to costs. In the legislation, Congress was clear that small banks and credit unions are not big banks and are exempt from this cap. So big banks had the heat on to roll back these changes. I voted against those rollbacks because they would help the big banks and hurt consumers and small businesses. Reducing the swipe fees that banks charge retailers will mean reduced operating costs for small businesses that are struggling to get out of this recession. But don't take my word for it. Here's what I've been hearing from small business owners in New Mexico.
This is New Mexico Clay, and I've been here for 25 years. So we have firing customers that come in, they have a $3 firing bill, and they take out their debit card, and if that costs me 40 cents, that's a big percentage, that's 10% possibly.
Combination of the interest and the swipe fees and the monthly account fees and the phone service.
The actual credit card machine.
The credit card machine, it was just all too much for us to be able to afford. And in order to do that, we would have had to pass all those charges on to the customer. And we wanted to keep our prices really affordable.
Up until just a couple of years ago, we really did much better by processing more debit than credit because we didn't have the same fee structure attached to those. And today they're almost equal. And so that's really difficult. We pay up to $18,000 a month right now in credit card fees to the bank.
So that's what got me involved in all this, and I was all happy that they were going to do something about it, and then I found out that they're trying to vote it down.
I'm thrilled that he voted against this legislation because it would take up to 2 years to have it put into place, and we really can't wait that long. It's absolutely necessary. All of these additional things that businesses have to pay for on top of healthcare costs and paying good salaries to people, it's just one more thing that gets layered in there to the customer, and we really can't. We've outpriced ourselves in delivering services to the customer, and so the banks really have taken more than their fair share on this one.
I think it is very important to protect the small business because it's the larger businesses and the banks that are getting richer every time, and so to have some kind of protection for the small business person is paramount, really.